the audio? Hang on, I gotta get the audio fixed on my end. My mix is not right in my ears. Hold on. How's the audio though on your side? Oh, there's delay. I hear it already. I spent all afternoon so far rewiring my studio. All right. Oh, it's fixed. What's up, man? Sorry, I'm setting up trying to get all my audio squared away. I don't know what that means. Is that a compliment? All right, I think we're good now. Sorry. Hopefully, if you're listening with headphones, you should be getting audio exactly how I hear it in the room. That's how I've basically rewired everything in my studio. So for two reasons. One, I had the Axe FX as the centerpiece. I removed it. It's still wired in, but my Tone Master Pro is back to being the centerpiece. It was messing me up. Like, it was hard to film YouTube videos. It's hard to do anything, really. So I spent probably 4 or 5 hours a day cleaning up a ton of wires, and I think even my synthesizer should be wired in. Yeah, I just need to add a loop pedal. But everything's cool now. Sweet. Have I been listening to Metallica? No, I have not. I listen to a lot of math rock. Let me see. I'll show you what I listen to. I don't know if I'm warmed up enough yet for it, but here we go. Paul Gilbert. Paul Gilbert is the man. Hey, what's up, homie? Hey, what's up, Nate? How's the audio, everybody? You have a day and I have a night. It's typically how it works. Say what you will. I don't know what that means. What's up, Brad? Paul Gilbert is the man. Play bass instead? No, I know the world needs more bass players, but I don't want to play bass. That's you, homie. Hey, I do rip on bass though. I play because I mean I produce my own music, so I rip on bass. What have I been working on lately? I don't know. Last night I was doing a lot of writing. What's up, Nicolas? Next thing I really got to get down to make this whole rig done is camera angle. Camera angle while you're streaming is like, I don't know, I struggle with it. Let's see. Yeah, that was Chan though. My hand's like, yeah, we're gonna warm up now. Dude, I'm stoked. This is, I've been needing to do this, rewire everything, because I had the Axe-Fx 3 as like the centerpiece, and the Axe-Fx 3 is good, and it can work. It's just like, man, it just wasn't working in how my Toolmaster Pro does. Right now, my Toolmaster Pro is the centerpiece. Test. Yeah, my mic keeps going off. All right. I'd fix it. Logic is being really wonky. Lately, I've been switching all over to Ableton. But, I figured I would try Logic one more time, and it's getting really, really weird on me. I might have to switch over. Thanks, man. Appreciate you. Oh, Thomas, good to see you back on here. What guitar he using? Yeah, Preston is right. This is a Heritage 535. Sick! I got it at a guitar show earlier this year. It's sweet, man. I love it. It's made at the old Gibson factory. So it's made on like the tools. This one, I think the 535 and their custom line and above, handmade on the tools that invented like the Les Paul, the 335, like all of our favorite guitars. If you're a Gibson fan, this was handcrafted in the old factory with the old tools, which is sick. Sorry about joked. Yeah, but some things about it. What's up, man? I like the natural finish on the. I wanted a semi-hollow. Thanks. This is actually a Heritage, but yeah, it's more of a Gibson than a Gibson 335. I'm doing well. I just finished setting up my studio, so all this is a new rig. Hopefully, the audio is really good for you guys. But this is like the Heritage guitar that I wanted, to be honest, and I got really lucky. I bought a Heritage Les Paul for like, I think I paid $11.50 out the door, tax included. I sold it to the dealer for $2,000, and then I got them to come off of $500 on this. So I did well getting this guitar and taking my time to get my 335. But what I love about a 335 is that it's like, in my opinion, it's the culmination of like a Strat, a Les Paul, and a semi-hollow all in one. Because it can really do it all, especially once you learn how to dial in your pickups. You can get any tone you want out of it. And because of the double cutaway, it's super easy to get up on the neck. Like sometimes on a Les Paul, if I'm seated and I'm not standing up, seated down playing on a Les Paul, it's kind of hard to get to the upper frets. Yeah, it was. So the story of Heritage is in what year was that? 84. Gibson moved to they closed down the Heritage factory, or the now Heritage factory, and they moved to Nashville, Tennessee, which is where they're currently located. But a lot of the luthiers who helped build the brand of Gibson was like, hey, well, our families are established here. We don't really want to just pick up everything and move. So they offered to buy the factory from Gibson, and Gibson was like, okay, sure, why not? So they sold the factory to them, and there's obviously a lot more to the story. This is just a cliff note. It's TLDR. But the old Gibson factory is now the new Heritage factory since 84, 85. I think 84 is when it closed, and 85 or 86 is when they opened back up. So if you're a Gibson purist, this is probably more of a Gibson 335 than an actual Gibson 335. Let's see. Let's do. I don't really have anything planned. I was just wanting to jump on here and test this rig and listen back, hear how the audio is. Thanks, man. And it does it all, too. Like, I'll do a clean preset so you can hear it. Hold on, we're clipping. Let me pull this down a little. curious if this will allow me to do something. Let's see. Oh, it does. That's Axe Effects will freak out. Yeah, it's a sweet guitar. I really enjoy it. Thanks, Thomas. I'm not playing. Sounds like you're right beside me. Hell yeah, that's awesome, Linda. The audio, like, I'm plugged directly into an interface, so you guys should hear it directly as it's coming out of my Toolmaster Pro. Yeah, let's play that. That's something I'm working on. I want to get this underneath my skin. Who is that? John Mayer? Edge of Desire? My goal for this is, I'm kind of learning this song right now and getting it memorized, and then I'm going to blend the actual guitar part with his vocal parts, where I play the vocal part. But I'm going to learn the, oh, appreciate you, Linda. I'm going to play just the guitar part this time around. If you're playing along with me, this song is in the key of A major. Hang on, I'm getting some crazy... Did y'all hear that? It's like super distorted. That's horrible. Let me try Google Chrome instead of Safari. That's okay, we're figuring this out. We're getting all the kinks out of this new setup. Let's see if this fixed it. Okay, that fixed it. I don't know why Safari was the issue. You threw me off. Appreciate you, man. Sorry, I got a little distracted. All right. I need to switch out of Logic Pro. Logic Pro keeps getting backed up, and I started clipping on that. So if y'all hear these little things, man, y'all gotta let me know. I'm trying to get this really dialed in. Hey, Fishfinder, thanks so much for the gift, man. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna switch over to Ableton, because Logic Pro is like too janky right now. 1 sec. Test? Okay. All right. Well, there's no processing on the mic now. Well, that's fine. I'm doing well. How are you, Cab? Exquisite? Thanks, y'all. All right, hopefully this will be more stable. I'm getting this dialed in, so I appreciate y'all's patience while I figure this out. Let's get an audio test. Y'all hearing everything all right? I'll switch to Adobe Audition? What is that? Hold on, let me grab my, I've got a Strat in E flat. I kind of want to struggle. Stevie Ray Vaughan is a good example, or a good reminder for me to keep practicing, because Stevie's one of my guitar heroes who's just, like, so dang good. What's cool about this Strat is that this Stratocaster was on the wall when Stevie Ray Vaughan was still alive. So in theory, he could have bought this. This is a 1984 made in America Strat. It's got a lot of mojo. Now I gotta find a Stevie Ray Vaughan tone. Can I do a solo? All of Stevie Ray Vaughan is soloing. Yeah, this is a 1984 Made in America Strat, and everything's stock on it. All right, let me pull up some Stevie Ray Vaughan. That was me just kind of messing around. I think this tone will work. Let me add one thing to it real quick. This is a preset. This is preset 18 if you have the Tone Master Pro. All I'm going to add in front of it is a sustainer, and I'm going to add a boost so I don't have to work so hard. So let's go dynamics. We're going to do, and a sustain, I'm just going to kind of use it as a compressor, but also just to give, these are old pickups, so I'm going to give them, just a little boost. Oh yeah, that's a lot better, instantly. Alright, let me save this. Sweet. I look like David Gilmour when he was young. Dude, I'll take it. Any recommendations to buy a guitar? Whichever one looks cool for you, man. They're all great. So just find one that's in your budget. I would go used and get the best used guitar you can. Don't worry about having to buy a brand new guitar. And don't worry, there's no such, I'm just going to be honest with you, there's no such thing as the best guitar. The best guitar is the one that like inspires you to play, and that's different for every player. So, some recommendations, depends, what's your budget? Give me a budget to work with, and I can make a better recommendation, or at least a more accurate. And also, give me a budget, and then also some bands that you like. Yeah, I would save up, man. $500 will go a long way in the guitar world. If you have 100, I would just wait and save, because unless you can just find a really good guitar used, I'm just gonna be real with you. If you get a guitar at $100, you're gonna spend a lot of time working on it. $500 is a good way to go. I would spend like, oh man, that's a good debate. I'm gonna struggle to play Riviera Paradise. Someone's asking for Stevie Ray Vaughan, so here's my practice session, I guess. Stevie Ray Vaughan is a tall, tall, tall order. All right, for the person who asked for Stevie Ray Vaughan, there you go. You got me sweaty, bro. Stevie Ray Vaughan is so hard to do well. He plays from the heart and just plays with a lot of tenacity. Yeah, it took me a minute to realize that's some really cool modulations in there, man. Really cool modulation. Telly or Strat? Ooh, well, all last year I gigged a Telly. I've never gigged a Stratocaster, so Telly for me, man. I've got 3 really good Tellys in my collection. I got 3 Strats plus Super Strat. I probably have more Strat style, but I'm a single cut guy at heart. What's up, man? Yeah, I play a Strandberg Telly, so a headless Telly, and then I have a Super Telly that I built. But I'm definitely a Telly guy. I tell you what, I've got time for probably one more song, and then I probably should get going. I got some stuff I got to get done. I focused on getting this thing. I had a career call earlier in the day that took up a lot of time. Then I had like some clinic calls. And then I spent all afternoon cleaning and organizing my studio once I got home from running errands. You play drums at all, or just program? Most of the time, I just program drums. I no longer have a drum kit. I used to, but it just takes up too much space. And to be honest, I am big into music production, and if you do not have a dedicated drum room with a ton of money in microphones, it's just hard to justify. I mean, I guess I could get an electronic drum kit and then just use the MIDI, but I don't know. I haven't done it. But most of the time I'm programming drums. I use Easy Drummer 3. That's really mainly what I use. If I'm doing some lo-fi stuff, but see, I just got a new drum kit through there. I got the hip hop drum kit from TuneTrack. Really, really good for anything in the hip hop lo-fi field. But I have used, if you listen to music that I've published, I've used Clark Audio as well. Clark Audio's drums are really good, but you don't have as much flexibility with their drums as you do with Easy Drummer. And I decided to use Easy Drummer instead of Superior Drummer because they're kind of the same program, honestly. Yeah, absolutely. Acoustic is definitely easier if you don't drop 10K on it. You're right, man. Um, but I mean, an electric drum kit capturing MIDI would be good too. I'm just not a drummer, so I don't know. I play bass. Bass helps with. I'm thinking rhythm section. Play bass a lot. I was studying last night. I was doing some music. I didn't live stream this weekend just because I was so busy with school. And then last night, instead of live streaming, I just kind of let my own private little writing session because I try to showcase the process on here, but sometimes I just need to like sit down and do it myself. You know what I mean? But I sat down last night and I was studying some Afro drum beats. Like African drumming and trap drumming is really really cool to me. I just wrote a track. Yeah, I do play bass. Do I prefer precision or jazz bass? I play a Stingray bass. So, how about that? And I slap the hell out of a bass too. Let's do. I need to get my 7-string set up. I need to take it to my buddy. I feel like Ibanez. Let's do Ibanez. See, this is what I love about, like, if you're a guitar player, I love having a large guitar collection. I know I'm blessed. I've worked my ass off. But what I love is that it's like some days I'm just in a Strat mood, or some days I'm in a Telly mood or an Ibanez mood. So it's fun to have options, especially like if you're trying to get into like the music production world. I know it sounds stupid to some, but having multiple guitars can really change the way that you write and the way that you play. Because sometimes on a mix, it's just like a certain guitar will pull something out of me that the last guitar didn't. Like, I don't really write. I take that back. I write a lot on a Strat, but I don't record a lot with a Strat. I don't know if that makes sense to you at all. But anyways, let me grab my Ibanez. Yeah, I play metal. I mostly have been learning math rock lately. What's up, buddy? We got one more song, Char Char. This is a cool guitar I got recently. I'm getting ready to graduate college, and this is a gift I bought myself. I love ergonomic guitars. I own 2 headless guitars. This and a Strandberg. Let's see. Let me pull up some fusion beats, and I can just riff. That's not really my thing. That's syncopated fusion. That's not it. Let's see. Give me a key, or I'll just choose one at random. Oh, let's do D. D minor. Just pull up my drum. Let's see. I've got some fusion MIDI laid out already. Hold on. We're gonna grab a hip hop drum set. I think academics is what I like. Let's go to grooves. Fusion. You want metal fusion? Let's do metal fusion. Let's just do fusion. Let's do intro. Let's do a chord progression first, then we'll riff around it. All right. So I'm thinking in D minor. All right, let me pause this real quick. Those are the drums we'll write with. Chords, I'm thinking. So I'll do B flat, sus2. This chord. So now let's do riffing. still in tune. Alright, let's get the drums back. So, the chords we're gonna do are D. This is just like a D5 to B flat, sus2, D, and then I'm in drop, so what is this? Like a G7? G minor 7? And then it's G5 flat 7. Then we'll go back to D. And then F5, G5. Alright. That's really bad off. Alright, let me write the melody line, and then I'll probably jump off here and go record it. Something Nirvana. What do you think about how I could riff on that? I haven't played any Nirvana, so. Keep giving me artists, though. It's fun to try to replicate them. Sure, if you got it recorded. Give me some influence, though. I'll replicate it in whatever style. Eddie Van Halen. All right, let me think about how Eddie would riff over this. I don't know. I don't know how to riff in him. Randy Travis? Randy Rhodes? I don't know. Slash? Yeah, I got 3 dogs. They're chilling in here. They're homies. What, you wanna come say hello? Come here. Up. This is Boston, my baby. You wanna say hello? This is Charlie, my oldest. Easy. Yeah. I love you. They're telling me it's time for me to get off here and go play with them. Some Skinner style? Hold on, boys. We gotta do Skinner style. Get out of here. You know better. Hold on, let me go up to standard. We'll try some Skinner real quick. Everybody says, hey, puppy dogs. What do you think about that, Boston? Alright, let me get a... Let's change it up. Let's do mid-tempo, 4/4. Let's go. This isn't really the right sound for a drum, too. Hold on. What is like a good southern rock tone? Hold on. Pop rock. Yeah, that's probably more like it. Let's do... How about I just play you Skinner? Let's make this the last song. Give me, let's do... I'm gonna play something off of Second Helping. Oh shit, thanks, man. How about we do one more Skinner song and then I get going? This is for y'all. I appreciate y'all tipping, man. Thanks. I really do appreciate you. I'll give you another Skinner song. I need to change guitars, though, before I play this next song. I need some confidence on it. This is such a cool little guitar. All right, one more, boys. One more. Then we're gonna go play. This is a telly I built. Just gotta come up out of drop real quick. Hope everybody's having a great day, man. Appreciate y'all hanging out with me today. Any last feedback on the setup? Is the setup working pretty well? Everybody's audio is really good, no issues. I noticed the last video I put out, my audio was kind of all over the place, and I was in a grind week in college, and I didn't really have time to go back and do it right. So I'm hoping the reason why I redid this is so I can get back on filming more videos. And the other thing too is for the guys, hell yeah, thanks Fishfinder, I appreciate you. But it's really nice right now. Yeah, I think I got it sorted out. Logic Pro is like really wonky after the last update. So I've been making the switch over to Ableton, and honest to God, I think I prefer Ableton over Logic Pro. So any other music producers, you can put me down as that. What rig am I running out of? Good question. I'll tell you about it while I'm setting this up, because I'm going to be reading music on this next song. The way I have everything wired up, I completely redid my studio. Before, it was the Axe FX 3 was like the centerpiece of my studio, and I was running all the audio just through my iPhone, nothing too crazy. But right now, you guys are hearing everything direct. So my centerpiece now that I redesigned is back to the Tone Master Pro. I did this for two reasons. Ableton is your thing. Reaper's cool too. Yeah, I haven't used Reaper yet. I'm a music production student. I actually graduate next month, and they taught us Pro Tools and Logic Pro. And don't get me wrong, well, I fucking hate Pro Tools. You can write me down as that. Excuse my language, but it is, I can't stand it. Any software, it's like, you gotta learn our way. I'm like, bro, you're just trying to get everybody stuck in your ecosystem that's like way expensive. But anyways, I like Ableton. I also have a degree in computer science, and for me, Ableton is kind of like the Linux of DAWs. It just allows you, it like gives you the stuff that you need without all the extra fluff. And it is, you know, it just works for you. Like if you spend the time and if you know what you like for me, I'm aware where I like, I know what I like from Logic Pro, and I know what I like from Pro Tools. Like for example, audio manipulation is really, really good in Pro Tools. MIDI, I used to think MIDI was really good in Logic Pro, and then I got into Ableton. Ableton, for me, just makes sense. Ableton is like the best of both worlds, in my opinion. I think it's like the love child of Logic Pro and Pro Tools. Like I feel like, and I'm jumping in at Ableton 12, so I don't know the evolution of Ableton. But for me, Ableton is like a really good combination of all the things I love about all the DAWs I've used in school so far. Do I know any Muscadine Bloodline? How do I know that band? I feel like I do, but I'm not sure. I might be able to sight read it, but I'm about done live stream. I'm gonna do one more track, and then I gotta jump off here. I gotta get some stuff done. But yeah, I'm starting a company, Linda. So there's a lot of good stuff going on right now in my life. I've just school is just the biggest focus right now, and it has been a grind, man. It's been a grind. For drums or overhead, this is gonna sound kind of crazy, but if you don't want to do the typical drum thing, first of all, you can do everything you need to do with a 57 and a 58. But the microphone that I think I recommend after using all microphones is this condenser mic. So if you could get a couple of these, you would be probably really good off. This is about $250 brand new. So it is kind of expensive, but if you're doing drums, let me tell you where the benefit is. Now, I would do this for overheads, and maybe like in the room, I would still prefer like a typical 57 and then your own kick thing, and then because most of the time you're going to do a lot of processing on it anyway. So if you know your gear, it doesn't really matter. I mean, yeah, it does, but you know what I mean. If you learn your gear, it's really important. But I recommend this because if you run everything over USB-C, you can record with floating point. So what that means is that it basically becomes next to impossible to clip. So gain staging is really, really not too big of a deal. It's just insane. The technology in these are pretty crazy, and it's handling a lot of DSP or digital signal processing on the actual microphone. So right now I'm running it through USB-C, and I'm sending that output into my ToneMaster Pro, and then my ToneMaster Pro is being routed into a Scarlett 2i2 interface that's plugged into my iPhone, and I'm just live streaming with my iPhone. So that's all I've got my studio currently wired up, and I'm just, rocking headphones, so it's actually quiet in the room in here. So my wife will appreciate that. But, really, man, it doesn't matter what you get. What matters is learning how to use what you have. So don't think you got to go, well, if you don't have anything, I don't know, man, miking drums is just like an art. There's so many good options. You just got to find something that makes sense to you. But microphones are like guitars, man. There's no like one mic for them all. I just try to get like the best bang for my buck and master it. Like, I don't want cheap equipment, but I don't need the most expensive. So it's like, what's that good mid-range where your money goes so far? So for me, this is like my Neumann. This is just my go-to condenser mic, and there's so many options that I can do with this. Like, all I'm doing on this DSP wise is I have like a gate. I'm doing some gain staging. I'm not sure what else I got programmed into it. I spent like a day and a half just programming this and getting it set up, just so the audio coming through is like super clean, super crisp. And right now I'm not running anything on it. So this is literally just how the microphone sounds. There's no EQ being done, no nothing. And this is how good it is. Well, I'll be curious to hear how it sounds when I go back and watch this live stream so I can learn how to make this better. But what is my guitar? Oh, that SG. That's for a client. Hopefully if he watches this, he comes picks it up. But that's why it's just chilling there. He paid me to build it and then never picked it up. But my favorite guitar to play, probably my Gibson Les Paul. I'm a Les Paul guy. Les Paul and Tellys. Good. Yeah. It should be like that. If you're using headphones, with this new setup, you should have it right in your ear. But fishing with Brady, I would say though that if you don't have any microphones, I would probably shoot for getting a bunch of SM57s, and then get a good mic for your kick. Like, Shure makes a good kit. I think the kit is like $400 new, which means you can probably get it for like $200 used. Start with that. And then for overheads, just experiment, figure out what you like. People who work in a studio, they're gonna point you towards. I can't think of it. It's like a condenser ribbing mic. But I don't know. Those are just my things. I don't record a lot of live drums, so I'm probably not the best person to ask, but you asked me, and that's my my advice. But get what you can afford. Try to get mid-tier, don't get low-tier stuff, and don't waste your money on high-end stuff yet, and go from there. But you should reach out to me on Instagram. We can talk about this, because if you get a good home studio setup, there's a lot of work you can do. If you're a guitar player and if you're trying to get into music production, that's what I'm building my business around. So feel free to get in touch with me on Instagram too. Worst case scenario, we can have a conversation and I can point you in the right direction. Best case scenario, we're a good fit for each other and we can work together. So, all right. Well, this will be my last song. Appreciate you guys who come on and asking for Skinner. So I figured this is an appropriate one to end on. Haven't played this in a while. There's your Leonard Skinner, man. Teach the dog Freebird. Next time. That'll be the next live stream. So make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you got those notification bells turned on. But hey, seriously, thank you guys for all the tips. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Thanks for all the new faces around. Hopefully you all subscribed. Hit that sub button. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Hey, if any of y'all... Hey, Reincarnate, it's good to see you, man. Good to see you on here. But hit me up on Instagram. I love talking about this stuff. For real, I'm trying to grow over there too. So help me out. All right, I'll see you guys. Ciao.